Hey folks, Marty Nowicki with Impact Snap. Today's video we're going to talk about how to select what fairway wood you should have, and then what are some steps that we need to have in order to successfully launch a fairway wood up in the air and reasonably far. Okay, so a lot of people, I advise my students, unless your mile per hour with a club is above 90, 95 miles an hour, I advise my students don't even look for a 3-wood, because a 3-wood, we need it to launch. We need a wood to actually launch high enough so that it flies a far distance. So I'll start a lot of my students with a 5-wood, and then if we accumulate enough speed, and we then fill in that gap in their bag for that particular yardage. So, if you're not swinging at least 95 miles an hour, start with a 5-wood, maybe even a 7-wood, so we can see that launch get up into the air and carry a specific distance. So with your fairway wood, we're looking for a forward ball position that's near the left foot. Okay, if I were driving the ball, I might actually have my heel on that line. But for a fairway wood, I'm going to have about a ½ an inch or so. I personally like to flare my foot out. That helps my left hip to clear quite a bit. So it's just a habit of mine. In the case of all fairway woods, we're looking for the golf club to be near the ground for a long enough time so that I can hear a nice brush along the ground. Well, what does that entail? That entails a nice turn. That entails a spine with my nice lowercase letter Y, spine tilted, so that I'm not actually coming down into the ground at too steep of an angle. Fairway woods and driving require a shallow enough angle. I like using the image of an airplane coming in doing a touch and go. So touch and go is a good image for a fairway wood. We're going to make a nice turn. We're going to return. So I'm going to return the club very differently than I started off. And I want to make sure that that club is in a position where it can just scrape the ground or brush the ground. That's what actually helps to hit it high. We're not looking for a divot with a 3-wood or a 5-wood. We're looking for a nice brushing movement. When you're practicing, I always encourage people to walk back behind the ball, practice your routine just the same way you would do it on the golf course. So when you're looking for fairway woods, we're looking for trajectory first, distance second, and that should then help you select what club you actually need. So fairway woods are designed, we need them to go higher in the air, we need them to carry a reasonable distance, and if you don't have enough loft on your fairway wood, well, that's going to actually pull your distance back. We're not concerned about roll. I know a lot of people say, geez, I hit my 5-wood 210, I should be able to hit my 3-wood 230. That's not necessarily the case if you're not launching it high enough. So trajectory and carry distance is always the first thing to consider when you're looking for fairway woods. When you're hitting them, again, just remember we're looking for that nice little brush. So we're looking for trajectory and carry distance first. I'm sure that that's going to help you in your selection of any fairway wood. I'm Marty Nowicki for Impact Snap. I hope this video helped you. Please leave your comments down below. That helps us to create more content for you. Please hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification. That way you get notices each time we put out more content. For Impact Snap, I'm Marty Nowicki. Thank you for watching.